I personally and professionally knew Jeff Hazard from his college days through to the time when we met one-on-one each week for the last few weeks of Jeff's life. During his college years, Jeff worked summers at Koch Hazard, where I was employed by Ralph Koch and Jeff's dad, Bob Hazard. After college, Jeff left for the West Coast for a few years, and I left the firm to start my own business. When Jeff returned to Sioux Falls, we collaborated on many significant projects over the next 35 years, the most significant of which was the Washington Pavilion, where Jeff was the architect and I was the owner's rep for the city. I knew Jeff as an exceptionally talented, creative architect and the ultimate professional. His designs should make South Dakotans proud.
Jeff Hazard was not someone who enjoyed telling his own story, but he spoke powerfully through his work, and fortunately for me, occasionally through an interview. When I would talk with Jeff, it always went from whatever the project was of the moment to what he imagined working on 3, 5, even 10 years from now. Of course, a lot of architects are good at casting a vision, but Jeff was one of the rare few who could turn his visions into reality. I think about Jeff and his wife Sheila, and they were such early believers in the revitalization of downtown. They took on buildings that most people would have been afraid to even walk through, much less attempt to rebuild and redevelop. But they chose to invest their time, their talent, and their resources here, and our community and our state are better for it. I think the best architects design both for the time that they're in and in a way that's timeless. That's what Jeff Hazard achieved, and that's why South Dakota will benefit from his work for generations.
Hi, I'm Steve Erpenbach with the South Dakota State University Foundation. I had the great pleasure of getting to know Jeff Hazard, and when South Dakota State was looking to create the first architecture program in the state of South Dakota, Jeff and his firm, Koch Hazard, were among the founders to make this possible. That was back in 2010. 14 years later, the program's accredited and producing architects because of the foresight and the generosity of people like Jeff Hazard.